Arby's and Popeye. What do these two locations have in common? Well, they both have 2 new menu items. I'm gonna try both, as well as something from Taco Bell for a new menu item fast food tour. I don't know, I just felt like doing this because this stuff sounded good. It's time for a taste test adventure. All right, we are at Popeyes for our first fast food tour destination, and we're gonna be trying their brand new nuggets. So of course they reinvented the sandwich. Well, not reinvented, but they made a very popular version of the sandwich. So now we're gonna see how their nuggets compare to other places. So let's head in and try some new Popeyes nuggets. All right, well that took a little bit, but I finally got my food. It was weird because they were supposed to open at 10. When I walked up at 10:40, the doors were still locked and there was nobody inside. They did eventually open though, so I got my food. I got a couple extra things too, but the big thing is I'm gonna be trying the nuggets. I was gonna try it in there, but there was literally nobody else in there and I didn't wanna be awkward filming while there's nobody in there. So I'm gonna go to my next destination, which is Arby's, where I'll try their special new item as well as the Popeyes one. So let's take a look at Arby's. All right, we are at Arby's and we're gonna be trying their real country style rib sandwich. So it's spare ribs with cheese, barbecue sauce, and onions. Sounds really good. It's definitely the most expensive out of all the stuff we're trying today, but it sounds good, so let's try it out. All right, so it's also very quiet in here, so I'm gonna keep my voice down, but I got the food. So the 2 things I'm trying, of course, are the Popeyes chicken nuggets, which here they are, and then the Arby's rib sandwich, which is right here. I'm gonna start with the Popeyes nuggets because I think those are gonna be the most straightforward. So it'll be interesting to see how Popeyes handles nuggets. For comparison's sake, I actually just tried the Arby's nuggets to see how those compare, and those are very good actually. I like those a lot. So it'll be interesting to see how the Popeyes nuggets compare to the Arby's one. So here is a Popeyes nugget. Try it out. I'm gonna dip it in blackened ranch. Bottoms up. Very nice and crispy. It's definitely all white meat chicken. Flavorful. The breading's a little loose, at least on these. Like it's coming off. It's not a terrible thing, but I know there's other places that serve nuggets where the breading does not come off like that. Anyway, let's try it with barbecue sauce. Those are very good nuggets. They have a lot of flavor. They're nice and crispy. The breading is nice and light. Definitely all white meat chicken. Definitely well seasoned. So good job on Popeyes nuggets. Now, how do I compare them to, say, Chick-fil-A? I still like Chick-fil-A better, but these are very good. So I highly recommend them. Check them out if you want to go to Popeyes. Now let's try this rib sandwich. I'm very curious how it's going to turn out. This sandwich has boneless spare ribs, cheese, onion tanglers, and barbecue sauce. So let's try this bad boy out. Bottoms up. Definitely boneless spare rib. A little tough to eat because like it's not like fall off the bone. We kind of have to rip into it a little bit. The flavors are pretty decent. I didn't get much of the barbecue sauce, but the cheese is nice. The onion tanglers are nice. I'm gonna take one more bite. So I like to think of this as more kind of a grown-up version of the McRib because it has real ribs. It's good. They definitely did a good job. Now, this is an expensive sandwich. Do I think it's better than some of their much more cheap options? No, it's good. It's a nice sandwich, and if you like boneless spare ribs and you want them on a sandwich, I definitely think you'll like this, but I don't think it's better than like their chicken offerings or even some of their other meat offerings. But overall, not a bad new item. So that's 2 out of the 3 that we're gonna try today. I still got 1 more to go get, and that is Taco Bell, so we'll go check that out in just a second. All right, last stop for a new item food tour is Taco Bell, where they have a stuffed, cheesy, crunchy taco called the Cantina Taco. I'm excited to try it, see how these are. All right, as you can see, I have moved locations because they were playing really loud copyrighted music at Taco Bell, and I didn't want to eat with that. So I brought it out here to the bus stop. So this is the Cantina, crispy Cantina stuffed taco. I don't know the actual terminology. It has a different type shell, and then it's got like a big old blob of cheese at the bottom and beef and other stuff. So I'm excited to try this. I got 2 different ones. This is the beef one, and then I also got a chicken one that I added avocado ranch to. So let's try this one first, and then I'll try the other one. Bottoms up. It's pretty good. I would say the shell much more reminds me of like a nacho than their typical shell. It's a little more pillowy. It's got a nice crisp. This has been sitting in the bag for a little bit because the bus pulled up, so I didn't eat it right when it was fresh. It's still very crispy, and of course there's a ton of cheese and stuff at the bottom. Now this is a bit more expensive. I think it's like $2 as opposed to a regular taco, which is less than $1. It's a good taco. If you're a big fan of crunchy tacos, I think you'll really like this, especially if you like a lot of cheese. Do I think it's better than the regular taco? Yes, but would I pay this price for it? Probably not. All right, let me get the other one so you can see how that one looks. All right, here's the other taco, and this is the same taco, but I did chicken and added avocado ranch. So let's see how a chicken version of this tastes. Bottoms up. Again, really nice crunch. It's got all the cheese. This is good. I don't normally get a hard taco with chicken in it, but this one is definitely a pretty solid option in terms of if you want a crunchy taco but don't want beef. So I think this is a really good new item. Definitely check it out. It does cost extra to get chicken. I think it's an extra $1 to get chicken and avocado ranch, but if you like chicken and you want some crunch with your chicken, I think it's worth it. So there you go. Those were the 3 new items I checked out. The Popeyes Nuggets, the rib sandwich from Arby's, and the Cantina Melt Tacos from Taco Bell. If I had to rank them, I think the nuggets are probably the best. Those are very good. They do fall apart easily. That's my main gripe when you dip them, but they're nice and crispy. They have those Louisiana spices that you've come to know and love from Popeyes. They're very good, and they're big. They're nice and juicy nuggets. Second would be the Cantina Tacos, which I really do think are good. I like the amount of cheese at the bottom, and the fact that these shells, they stay crispy. They don't get like really soggy like Taco Bell's normal hard tacos do quite as quickly. They retain that crunch, so that's really nice. And then last is the rib sandwich, not because it tastes bad, but only because of the price. It's like $6, so it's an expensive sandwich. It's a good sandwich, but it's an expensive sandwich. So if you want a kind of a fancier version of the McRib, you can check that out at Arby's. But I think there are better options for a cheaper price. So that's going to do it for this BigCTV adventure where I try a bunch of brand new fast food items. If there's some other ones you want me to try out, let me know in the comments below. I'm always down to try new items from various locations so I can share my thoughts with you. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. New videos on this channel air 3 days a week normally, although this is a Saturday video, and I do those on occasion when I have a bunch of extra content. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. That way you know when new videos drop. I will see you on the next Taste Test Adventure. Bye-bye.